What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I would like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, root work, conjure, tarot, and culture, a little bit of everything in between, if you will. Today, I would like to welcome my new listeners. Thank y'all so much for checking me out. And to my OGs, you know I love you so. Thank y'all for continuing to support and engage with my content. Speaking of engagement, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who it can help. Today, we are tapping into the energy of Neptune going direct in Pisces after months of retrograde fog. Like I said, Neptune in Pisces is finally going direct. And the collective energy is hitting a little bit differently for those of us who walk within the realm of spirit, conjure, and intuition. This is a moment when your gifts are going to stop feeling blocked or muted. And the dreams that you've been having, they're going to turn vivid again. The signs that seem weird, they're going to tap in and return to you fully. And your clarity is going to be shifting. And your magic is definitely getting loud again after a series of like feeling like, damn, what's real? Is it working? Is the roots hitting? Are they doing what they're supposed to do, baby? Because baby, you know how this shit go, okay? But yeah, Neptune is going direct, and what does that mean? It is a re-anointing. It is a spiritual reset. And if you've been feeling disconnected from your path, your elevated ancestors, or your own intuition, just know this wasn't you. This was that retrograde energy, right? Just like Mercury in retrograde hits with communication and technology and electronics, Neptune does the same for our spirits, like our imagination, our creativity. It kind of gives you like a little bit of creative block. Now, the currents are shifting though. I just want to let y'all know though, it is at 29 degrees in Pisces, and what that means is it's at the last phase of that zodiac sign. It will shift into Aries on January the 26th of next year, giving a volt of that fiery energy for the foreseeable future, where our lifetime as well as our children. Well, if you ain't got children, your cousins, your nephews, it will be in Aries for the foreseeable future. Put it that way. So we are like that last little bit of fog clearing out, that last little bit of energy that we've been having to endure in Pisces for a while. Okay. So let's talk about what this energy is doing for you. Your psychic channels are clearing. Your hidden enemies can no longer cloak themselves. And your connection to your spirits, your ancestors, and your guides, it is strengthening almost instantly. Your creative pathways are going to unfreeze, and your emotional body is going to stop spiraling, and you're going to find alignment and grounding during this time, a little bit more than usual. Let's just say that. This isn't a soft transit. This is a spiritual recalibration, and you are being pulled back into your divine center. Now, here are some signs that you might be already feeling it. Your dreams are going to become more vivid with messages and symbols. You're going to feel a sudden clarity around a situation that you may have been confused about. You're going to have random waves of emotion followed by a sense of calm. Your intuition is going to be stronger. You will feel a stronger presence as well of your spirits and your ancestors. You will have a little bit more of a creative burst. Your business ideas are coming back. Your ritual ideas are getting stronger. And your new offerings are landing a little bit more smoothly. Now, if any of these are hitting, you know Neptune is working on you. Now, what do you do with this energy, right? What do we do with all this, okay? Neptune going direct is going to be perfect for you reopening your altar work, tapping more into your divination, whether that's tarot, shells, your pendulum, scrying, or your water magic. This is a good time for dream work and astral travel, money and manifestation rituals, spiritual cleansings and uncrossings, creativity magic, shadow work also that leads to clarity instead of confusion. You are going to notice whatever felt blocked or stagnant is becoming more obvious, intuitive, and spiritually guided. Now, there is a journal prompt as well as a ritual prompt on Patreon. If you guys are a part of the Tribe Talk tier or above, you can tap in to get that journal prompt and that ritual prompt for today's shift. Now let's get into this collective reading, okay? Let's see what this Neptune and Pisces going direct energy has for us. But first, let me open these roads. Let me open the roads for us, honey. We're going to clear that energy out. Whew. Thank you so much, Spirit, for opening the roads for me on behalf of the tribe. Thank you so much for covering and protecting us as we go on this journey. Thank you so much for the gift. You know I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. What messages do you have for us today for Neptune energy? Like what's going on? What do we need to know? All right, y'all. And while I do these, I'm also going to let you guys know that the daily tribe reading as well as the almanac is already up on Patreon, again, for Tribe Talk and above. So that's up for today. If you guys missed that, check it out. Link is in my bio. Scroll all the way to the bottom and join Patreon there. Okay. But let's see what's going on with Neptune specifically, because this is a very important transit. All right. We've got the John horse in reverse for the past, which is Aries Emperor energy. Presently, we've got the Dr. Buzzard in reverse. That's Libra energy here. Justice. Collectively, we've got the Free Man. So, hey, I'm going to tell everybody. I don't know where that came from, but you know, the Free Man is 0. So to me, that's all of our, like, that's all energy, specifically. So Spirit say I got a little bit of something for everybody today. Tell me about the near future. 2 of Knives in reverse. So there's 2 of Swords energy if you're into traditional tarot as well. So I say in less than 2 weeks, you're going to be realizing something that you may have been not able to see in your mind's eye. Tell me about the overall energy. 6 of Coins in the upright, which is Pentacles. Okay. So you have a Emperor in reverse energy. Somebody was abusing their authority, abusing the system, and this could have caused several injustices for you that you are, you know, dealing with as of now. You're still kind of cleaning up that mess, right? And again, that 2 of Knives has let me know there were some delusions and illusions that needed to be cleared up. This could possibly be within a legal system or spiritual court as well. So it could be physical or spiritual court that you've been dealing with. And at this point now, you're being given the opportunity to balance things out for your future, to balance things out. You're getting the help that you need, and any gambles, any risks that you're taking are going to be in your favor. You just got to be ready to go on that particular journey. You got to be willing to go on the fool's journey is what Spirit is saying. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse, please. Yeah, somebody in your past, a position of authority, someone was attempting to bully you out of your stability, out of being able to start a new path with that 4 of Sticks in reverse. And since you have moved on and balanced your state of mind with this 6 of Knives, this is causing you to kind of just be able to start all the way over. And sometimes you got to start at 0 to pull yourself back up. Tell me about the Dr. Buzzard in reverse. Yeah, somebody didn't want to take responsibility for these injustices that you've been having to go through. This could have been over a period of 2 years that you have had a hard time restarting and entering a rebirth period. Now, because of this, I'm also hearing that this person is not going to get a new start because of what they've done. This person could have been trying to manifest you to have a stagnancy, manifest them being able to have some sort of trickster energy here with that magician Mercury energy. It's like, okay, I'm gonna try to utilize my powers and stop you from having a new start, and I want to cloak myself so I don't take responsibility for these injustices that you've been having to endure. Shit, you said I'm gonna get the hell on anyway. You said, I'm gonna go on the journey anyway. I'm gonna do it scared. I'm gonna do it, for all instances without all of the resources that I would normally have. You said, I'm gonna do it without, knowing as much as people feel like I should know. So you were like, I'm gonna have a brave heart. I'm not going to be worried. The message that I was getting earlier for us as a collective was, we are almost having what I like to call church in the wild. We're deconstructing, we're moving forward, and we're going on these journeys without, a proper book. But that's because we're being guided to write our own stories and learn things, and that is not always going to be in the traditional sense, and that's what that free man energy is giving me. Tell me about the Two of Knives in reverse for the near future. Yeah, you're making quite a bit of progress. Two of Sticks, Two of Wands energy. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. You could be traveling to a new space. You could be moving forward on, again, new business opportunities. And you're going to be receiving the help that you need as you get ready to set down your roots. So now that your eyes are open, the illusions have lifted. Now you're making quick progress. You're overcoming these struggles that these people try to put in your way. That seemed like a real, to the point message from spirit. You had to move on from this state of mind. Again, people were attacking your mental, so this was affecting your plans and making you question your power, which is, again, another theme that we were exploring with the almanac today. These people thought they had the power to stop your new beginning, but you stepped out on faith and you kept going against all odds, baby. Yeah, these people were trying to put you in a fear of betrayal, a fear of loss here. I'm seeing a whole bunch of knives energy, swords energy, which are thoughts, and with those situations, yeah, these people were trying to push you into a space of feeling like you weren't that deal. With the Bee Queen in reverse, Empress in reverse energy, Aries could be significant. A lot of people was just focused on mental magic, trying to get in your head. But what they didn't know is your table was being prepared in front of them. I got the 9 of baskets in the upright. You was gonna get what you wanted anyway, even though they tried to destroy your mind, destroy your thought process about who you were. This is honestly an energy of people feeling intimidated. Yeah, so your patience is being rewarded. Miss Ida here, which is the High Priestess, Taurus energy, your patience is being rewarded. You're being, given the opportunity to kind of slow down, take a moment, realign yourself, and see things for what it really is. Yeah. These people thought that they could bend your will. They thought that they could abuse their power. Yeah, I'm seeing, I split the deck, the Empress in reverse to the Ace of Wands. So it's they got the power to rewrite your destiny is what I heard. That's what they thought. Hold on, what's that? Yeah, they expected you to stay in this frame of mind. These two cards just jumped out as I was shuffling, so I'm going to take them. The 6 of Swords in reverse to the 7 of Cups in reverse. So it's like they thought they had the ability to keep you in this emotional mind state, just keeping you fucked up. I'm going to take those. They took these particular positions quite passionately. They could have been doing this. Yeah, they passionately took this. Over the past day, they still been going. It's a mess. Yeah. You developed a stealth. You developed a knowledge, an inner knowing. And that's been your greatest tool in order to end this cycle. I got the Queen of Swords and the World card. So you used your knowledge. You used something that you maybe learned from the past to fuel your future and even your present moment. It's like they can't really fuck with you because you have built up almost immunity to the bullshit. What they say, what Lil Wayne say, I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. That's where you've gone with it. And speaking of going, we got this 2 of Wands energy again. So you can see your future clearly. You've made appropriate choices and you are ready to move forward. Again, you could be traveling soon. traveling somewhere where these people can no longer control you. Again, another thing we've been exploring today is the fact that a prophet is not honored in their own space. And sometimes you have to spread your wings and fly. You have to move somewhere where, and not even maybe if that's not a physical space, just in terms of spiritually, you gotta like expand your horizons and your audience. And it's not gonna always be the people that you've known all your life or your family. You gotta kind of, like I said, spread your wings and fly. But there are energies that are trying to attach themselves to you, and it's because they know you got something good coming. Capricorn here as well. They know you got something good coming, so it's like they trying to attach themselves to you. Or these people are under illusion that they're somehow entitled to the lifestyle that you're living. Like they deserve to come along. What kind of craziness is that? Tell me about the collective energy, please. Yeah, knowing that someone's trying to slow down your process and slow down your plans, make you not able to balance out your responsibilities and the things that you've been trying to do. Spirit says they've been doing this for years. They've been trying to do this for a very long time. These people could be trying to physically battle with you, or just, again, very much existing in your physical reality, throwing shots, talking trash, just trying to slow you down, making you abandon your responsibilities. Like, imagine like you're gonna come up on a major play in terms of your career, or, some sort of contract, and then somebody pops out and gets you to argue with them, gets you to physically fight with them, and causing you to get in some sort of legal trouble. Like, that's what I'm hearing. So don't fall for that, okay? Yup, a tower here. They want to fight you. They want to cause you towers. They don't care what they got to do to keep you stuck. And to me, that lets it be known that you're very ahead. You're on your way. Like what they say, the signs that you are about to be reaching your goals, your financial goals, your career goals, is when, ironically enough, you go through the most challenging times, right? It's not going to come easy. You're not a person. You could have heavy Saturn placements, or you could be having your Saturn return. And a lot of Saturn is about doing the work, harvest, and it's just one of them type of placements where like refining a diamond. They say pressure make diamonds. So it's like, damn, I gotta continue to go through these. Yes, I'm sick of this shit, grandpa. Like, that's the energy it's giving, which is funny because Saturn is like one of the older signs. It's Hades, if I'm not in Greek mythology, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me about the near future. Like I said, it's gonna work out. We got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. We're shedding at a 9, going to a 10 cycle, which is a brand new start, starting a new cycle. So December 10th, and then we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I like to see that. Period. Building a legacy, because it's just what's right. Justice in the upright. Libra could be significant. You could be getting a payout, or shit, you could just be getting a generational inheritance. And that does not necessarily mean that your people owe you some actual physical money, even though some of them do owe us money. This could just mean that you're able to step proudly into your dreams and your goals without interference. You're able to do what needs to be done, okay? Again, we got the 2 of Swords in the reverse, indicating that now that you realize that these people caused you this, maybe in the past you couldn't really see what was going on. This is what freed you. You could release yourself from being under judgment. Like, you may have been harshly saying, it's all me, one-on-one on the timestamp, or, blaming yourself for just going over and over and what you could have done different. Libra and Pisces could be significant. Why you didn't get these opportunities, why you didn't get these chances. You are being able to fix those things in your physical realm. I got the 9 of Wands here in the reverse. Yeah, you're being able to heal, and you've been able to heal outside of the spotlight. The Sun in reverse, Leo, could be significant. And now that you have this information, now that you have this knowledge, this King of Swords in reverse, this person who was trying to manipulate you into some sort of deceptive energy, this person is now like, they can't get past you. You see them coming with this Queen of Cups energy. They could have deceived you previously, but now you're balanced, you're focused, water sign energy here, and you're able to nurture yourself. You are very much connected. These people could have thought that you were weak because of this attribute, especially whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, this Leo energy here. This person tried to play you for weak. This person was trying to use you for your knowledge, and there is a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands. So this could be a karmic couple in your energy. They thought they was going to be able to use your energy, use your business, and build themselves up. Because I got the Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, but now that you've released this burden, 10 of Wands in the reverse, you are now being gifted with several options, more options than your heart and hands can hold with this 7 of Cups in the upright. And that's because you healed emotionally and you decided to move on. 3 days ago could be significant here. Yes, you've got an Emperor here that could be coming towards you to give you some sort of plan or power move here. Ace of Wands, Emperor. Yeah, they're gifting you some sort of opportunity after a period of you being in this Empress in reverse. Yeah, you could be moving along quite quickly now. 8 of Wands in the upright. After a period of instability here and embarrassment that you've had to endure behind the scenes. And now you're being freed. You freed yourself is what I'm hearing. This was a lot of inner work that you were doing. You went through the dark night of the soul. And this is why you're being given an opportunity here with the 4 of Cups in the upright. So 4 months is very significant as well. In less than 2 weeks, you could be moving forward. You could be traveling. You could be entering a business partnership. Quick movement is what I'm seeing. Quick movement. And this is just justice for what was being done to you. The scales are being balanced. I don't know when the next moon phase of Libra is, but you might want to check on that. That could be relevant as well. When the moon goes into Libra, it's significant for someone. Check that almanac and see when the moon shifts into Libra. That's very significant. Let me see what the oracle has to say. Yeah, this could have been involving a relationship here. A relationship. You could be finding your divine partner. They could be looking for you. I'm looking for her. Yeah. That's a Sagittarius. Tell me about the present. Presently, you've got someone disguising themselves. It could be a Gemini. This person doesn't really mean to protect you. Okay. This could have been someone from a past relationship you were with. They're still kind of hiding themselves and lurking. Libra could be significant. Spirit says, hell, this moon is revealing them. No, the reveal card just came out. Tell me about the collective. You could have lacked a little bit of confidence in the past. Maybe you felt like you were cursed. But Spirit says right now you're being defended here. There could have been someone that came to your defense. This could be a Scorpio, or this could have happened during Scorpio season in your future. Yeah, there's a system where someone didn't follow their instincts in the past. You weren't as wise as you were now. But these people have been unable to end you. So they're having a little bit of a courage situation. Their confidence is shot. And you are shifting and believing more in yourself. These people could have wished that you were sick. They wanted you to be uninspired. But you remain determined to evolve. Pisces season could be significant for you, or the sign of Pisces. Take it where it resonates. Overall, they can't change your destiny. Transform in reverse. They can't change nothing. Okay? Keep your intentions pure. Jellyfish could be significant. These people, there's some sort of secret here. I was picking up on that in the main reading as well. Like, there's a family secret. Could involve a Cancer. It could be about how you grew up, who was taking care of you. Could involve a mother figure. Somebody recognized your strength. Yeah. And they could have been just operating patiently enough to destroy you, trying to pretend like they were being kind, Virgo. But this person has bad energy, y'all. They don't want to do nothing but cause chaos. That's all they want to do, Taurus. Yeah. Spirit saying this person could be working with a Gemini or a trickster spirit. They work with a trickster spirit. This person has a trickster spirit on them. They working with trickster spirits. Somebody needs to know that. So this person don't got no real power for real. This a trickster spirit. So they might be acting like they the big dog, but they not really the big dog, is what spirit want to tell you, Aries. Yeah, they definitely do. They work with trickster spirits. So the only way these people can get you is if you are in a low frequency, obviously, and if you give them more power than what they have. I've been getting that download a lot too. Like, we are in a process of giving people more power than they actually have, and when you focus on those energies, you kind of power them up. You make them feel big, but in reality, trickster spirits, not trying to say they ain't relevant, no shade to the real spirits of the realm, but you got a little bit more juice than this person got. You got a lot more juice. Spirit says that's not a mystery, okay? You can't trust this person, and you need to remember that. You can't trust this person, you can't trust these people. Yeah, they operate with a trickster spirit, and it is Wednesday, so be mindful of chaos and confusion work, okay? Somebody is afraid of being exposed. It could be an Aquarius, because they seem to have made some sort of deal that they're not following through with, Capricorn. And you'll see that things are changing about this person. Yeah. Somebody's having to sit down when it comes to their work. Yeah, especially when it comes to that woo-woo, because you've been freed. And now you're able to create the life that you want. And these people have been like, they're losers. I'm picking up on that too. That's been a theme. That's been a theme for like the past week, y'all. Like, people needing your energy and your essence, and them trying to do like things to communicate with you or reach out to you to like pull on your energy. And spirit is saying you need to take that very seriously. So being as though that keeps coming back into our realms, I feel like spirit is letting it be known, like, hey, you thinking this shit's some light, oh, I could just talk to these people, I could do this, I could do that, and at the end of the day, spirit like, no, you need to cut ties entirely. That's a repeated theme. Like, somebody taking it too light. Somebody is taking it like, because if you might think that you're strong enough, but spirit is like, you don't need anything disrupting your energy, especially as you're healing and moving forward. You don't need that. And they'll get in any way they tried. You feel me? They'll try anything to get in. Don't be skewing my words, goddammit. Don't play with me like that. Somebody is wanting you to be in this Five of Pentacles. They want you to worry. They want you to slow down. Like, stay in this like mindset of like, oh, this could happen, that could happen. Yeah, they want you to do that so they could catch up. Catch up, mustard. Anything else, spirits? Somebody could be hiding. Leo could be in hiding because they're worried about something being exposed in regards to a King of Pentacles, whom seems to be quite successful in carrying out these plans. There's also a Father of Baskets, 111 on the timestamp, that's also assisting and taking the lead in this project. Why are we talking about these people, spirit? Why is this relevant? King of Cups energy. Because someone's not satisfied with the fact that they took action over the past 3 days and they haven't been able to end you with this magic that they're trying to do. They thought they were in control, but they're not. Truth, Ace of Knives. I don't know who that's for, but take it where it resonates. The ancestors say they thought like lit and some called shit, like the old folks say. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. You're going on some sort of journey. And you can't be stubborn about what you're building. You need to use the knowledge that you've acquired and heal yourself. Surrender, most importantly. Because by Pisces season, what? Yeah, you can't live your life with these people. Pisces season, Scorpio season is significant. By Pisces season, what? The party's over. These people are going to lose this fight completely. Somebody's worried about this baneful magic that they've done on your work, on your employment, like backfiring. I just heard boomeranging. Yeah, they're losing out because they took this cycle. People don't want to tap in no more. So Pisces season is relevant. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah. The more you win, the more they lose. You're going to go into a season of a 9 of Pentacles after escaping a betrayal from a Sagittarius or during Sagittarius season. Your family's in regret because they put you with a partner that you could have been guided away from. And now that you don't care, somebody's having to hide their embarrassment. They could be hiding from the officials. Somebody's hiding. There's a Cancer that's hiding from, they hiding from somebody. They owe them some money. They owe the devil some money. I got the Wheel of Fortune to the devil, Capricorn. They owe somebody some money. Oh, if y'all been listening to me for quite some time, I mentioned that they got to pay someone by Capricorn. Remember we had a timeline? I don't know which reading it was, but somebody was they had until the end of Capricorn season to pay somebody their money, and they ain't fucking got it. 4 of Pentacles. I don't know if y'all remember that. They ain't got it. Yeah, somebody got to come towards you quickly because they don't got another choice. They don't got no other choice. They're going to be trying to communicate to try to mend things. Keep that in mind. That just came back to me. That's for somebody. As I wrap this up, somebody had a certain period of time. If you listen to me on a daily basis and you remember when I said that, that's relevant. They had until Capricorns. That was their deadline. They got to pay like their way. But it's going to be some bad shit because they owe somebody some money. It might not be a physical, like the actual devil, you know what I'm saying? Take away resonates, but they owe somebody some money that they attached to. They took out some money. Remember when I was saying that, y'all remember when I was saying that they was getting work done on credit? That could be relevant too. Yeah. They was getting that work done on credit because they felt like they was going to be able to get this job done. No. No matter how hard they work, Spirit say they going to fail. And it's the reason being is because, see, you've healed and you've taken whatever offer that Spirit is giving you. You've said whatever's in front of me is better than what's behind me. I know that's right. Shit, if you had to choose, what would you choose? I don't know why I just heard that song in my head. What would you do if your son was at home crying on the floor? That, y'all remember that by City? What is it? City something. It resonates for somebody. It's for somebody. New York could be significant. Brooklyn could be significant. The Bronx could be significant. Yeah, these people ain't celebrating no more. You done been released from this trap, baby. Look, Spirit got something else to say. Yeah, they lost this fight. They lost this fight when this person thought they was the emperor. And they start smelling. What they say, the old folks say, you done start smelling your damn self. That's what they did. They was smelling themselves. Too quick. Too quick. They thought they had it all together. They was wrong. Your money is increasing, though, this season. Them pentacles keep popping out. As soon as you stop taking responsibility for things that don't concern you, Spirit said, and focus on your goals and your plans, and that is the truth. I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse to the Page of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. So that to me says, these people ain't your responsibility. Those things in your past are not your responsibility. Get that weight up off your chest, okay? These ain't got nothing to do with you. Move on, okay? This person's trying to control you because they know what type of gifts you got, and they're afraid that you ain't gonna share with their ass. So they're trying to attach themselves to you by manipulating you into telling them what you finna do next, so that they can attack this shit. They got a debt. Somebody got a debt to pay off. Somebody got to. I keep picking up on that. Somebody has a debt to pay off, and they need you to do it. Price on your head. Somebody gotta. Ooh, I just heard, yeah, that price on your head gonna be a price on their head if they don't get this job done. Yup. I'm seeing Mobile, Memphis, Tennessee, like I said, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Sunrise, Florida. Yeah, somebody wants to slow down whatever it is you're working on. They trying to create some sort of deception here through the illusion that nobody cares about you, nobody sees you. This is how they think they're gonna fix this situation, but they're gonna be in regret because they're not gonna get the opportunity to see you fail. See, they're fighting with themselves at this point, because while you building up and things are shifting for you, because you're holding things to yourself, you holding something to the chest, you keeping secrets, and that's good. Because these people don't care. They don't care about you. They don't truly care. All they going to do, especially whoever this Virgo is that's coming out, they ain't going to do nothing but run tell that. Trying to manipulate your plans. Yeah. Well, y'all, that's what I got. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Whoever they was trying to trick into thinking that they was getting the job done and they was able to beat you, all of that is being illuminated at this point. So, again, stand strong, keep moving forward. You are exactly where you need to be. I just split the deck on the Nine of Pentacles. Spirit said, leave it at that. You exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. Okay? And I thank you. If the message resonates, y'all, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. You never know who it can help. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and continuing to support me. And, of course, you know we're going to chat soon. So, if you got any insight, you know, how has Neptune in Pisces, how has it been treating you? You know what I'm saying? Get in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what time it is. Okay? Out here in these spiritual streets. Out here in these evolved hustler streets. Let me know what time it is, okay? All right, y'all. Well, that's all I got for today. If you guys also want to tap more into the Daily Almanac, that reading is already up on Patreon under Tribe Talk. And yeah, that's all I got. Okay, y'all know I can run out. I can run out on a little chit chat now. I missed y'all. Okay, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. And, oh, yeah, if y'all need some appointments, if you need a reading, if you need a working, click the link in my bio. I do have available slots. Love you, mean it. Talk to you soon.